Yo, what's going on everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some pretty interesting topics to discuss. A lot of characters that could possibly be joining on Act 2. And then also we're going to be debunking some information that is circulating around right now. So I will definitely be looking over all that stuff. And Vanellope is glitching out on me. I'm so happy they added where she can actually glitch around. That is so cool. Anyways, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. We are on our way to 30,000 subscribers. We've been growing so quickly, and I thank you guys so much. And also, look at all the stars in the sky right now. They are absolutely beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing some decorating over here on my valley and just sitting around, just listening to all the noises in the valley, just taking a second to look around. It's just, this is a very beautiful game, and I'm very happy to be a part of the game, and also very happy to have you guys alongside me. So definitely would love to have you guys subscribe and be a part of my community. But let's go take a look at the page in question and see what information we can gather from it. Alrighty, so I've had some people over my Discord talk about this web page right here, and I've also seen a post about it over there on Facebook. I looked on Reddit, haven't really seen anyone talk about it on Reddit, but I have seen on Facebook, and I don't know why this is so out there right now, but this page has been up here for a very long time now. I've never actually looked through it, just because I'm gonna be honest, guys, all this information, most of it is probably not real. This is a fandom, like a wiki source. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys know, especially back in school, like your teachers would always tell you, did you get information from Wiki or Wikipedia, because they just don't accept it. They would like nail it into your head that the information is most likely false, and that is actually how it is over here. But I still want to read through these and just talk about each new character, release dates and stuff like that, just because I'm curious as to everybody's opinion. And if there's a character you guys want to see added into the game, be sure to let me know in the comment section. You guys can use the comment section to brainstorm, just throw out some suggestions, things that you would like to see in the Dreamlight Valley, and I'll do the same. So not only is this from a wiki site, this is also from it's a part of the Disney fandom, okay? So anyone can edit this. If you go up here, it says sign in to edit. You can make an account, and while not everybody can edit it, a good portion of just regular people, you know, that are not part of Disney can come on here and make some adjustments or submit some information. So we'll see how true a lot of this is, and I'll debunk a lot of this information. So of course they said Disney Dreamlight Valley, also known as Dreamlight Valley, is a life simulation. It was first announced on April 27th, and early access started on September 6th of 2022. So it's been a little over a year since the game's been in early access. It doesn't show any release date over here, and that's because nobody knows. They did say that the game's supposed to enter full release sometime this year, and there's only a couple more months, so it's not going to be here in October. It could drop at the same time as the Cozy Edition, but I really doubt it. The Cozy Edition, I think, is on October 27th. I think it's closer to December, possibly halfway through November. Either way, we only have a couple more months. Now, for the platforms, I've seen other people discuss that it's coming to mobile, and believe it or not, while the game isn't officially in the app stores, it can be played on mobile devices. Now, the reason this would really benefit people is if you're on a road trip, you're on vacation, you know, like wherever you are, if you're away from your system, there are certain things, like you can download the Xbox Game Pass app on your phone. You can play through there. There's like something called PlayStation Remote Play. You can download that, and you can also play on there. So you could search up some guides, and if you guys wanted a video on how to play on mobile, if it means that much, like it would be useful to a lot of you, I could definitely do that. So the game is out on mobile right now. It's just not officially out there. You can't go into the app stores and download. Would it be nice coming to mobile? Yes and no. So if it went to mobile, I have a feeling it would turn into a money pit for like microtransactions. It would change the way the game is. That's just how mobile games are. They get gotcha mechanics, you know, loot boxes, things like that. And then if they implemented like loot boxes, that would also take the game away from some other people. Like there's other countries that have banned loot boxes. So, you know, it's one of those things. It would be nice to just be able to take it wherever you are and, you know, do some of your dailies, check Scrooge's shop. At the same time, I think it would alter the way the game is. So I don't know if it's actually coming. Over here it says iOS and iPad operating system coming soon. That's just a placeholder. Nobody knows. It has not been officially announced. And you got to remember, as long as this stuff has not been officially announced by Disney, Gameloft, just accept that it's probably just some rumors going around. So is it coming out on mobile? I don't know. It may. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. And then it's obviously on these other platforms right here. All right, so here's some interesting stuff. These are some characters, and I briefly looked through these characters, and I can tell you where they got this information from. Way back in the day when the game first came out, in the game files, there were some list of names. You know, there was like Frozen, and then it listed off some characters, Lilo and Stitch, Moana Realm, like Sword and Stone, like all this stuff right here. Those were just names and keywords that were in the game files, but that does not mean that it's actually coming to the game. But let's take a look here. So up first we have Aladdin. So we have Aladdin, Genie, Jafar, and Jasmine. So I'm going to go over how realistic these are probably going to be. So can I see all of these being in the game? Yes, we know Jafar is coming. Can I see Jasmine, Genie, and Aladdin coming to the game as well? I can also see that, and I hope they do. I think that's a great cast of characters that would really benefit either this valley or the second one. Now we have Beauty and the Beast. We have Beast and Belle. We already have them. Encanto, we have Mirabelle. Frozen, we have all these characters. Lilo and Stitch, we got Stitch. And then Mickey Mouse and Friends. We already have these. I don't see Daisy. I know Daisy is like one of the most fan requested people or characters, and I think we could possibly get her in the future. Nothing is listed right here. We got Moana Realm. We have Maui, Moana, Remy. Now Rapunzel is confirmed. This was actually in the official trailer. So this one right here, 100% Rapunzel will be coming to the game. It doesn't show any of the other characters here. So I can definitely see her being in the valley. We've also already seen her house. It's like the tower. It was part of the trailer. I am so excited to get Rapunzel into the game. Then we have the Little Mermaid. We have Ariel, Eric, and Ursula, but they also listed King Triton. Now, could I see them adding King Triton to the game? Yes, I think at some point, because he's not necessarily just some side character. I know with a lot of these different universes, like for the Little Mermaid, they don't want to go out there for like a lot of just random characters. So I think these four right here would be the core characters that they have from the Little Mermaid, and then they wouldn't add any more to the game. So I could see them adding King Triton at some point. We got Merlin from Sword of the Stone. We have the Lion King, Nala, Scar, and Simba. We already got those. Now Wally, Eve is definitely possible because Eve was like teased in some of the Wally Dapper bundle that you could pay the 4,000 moonstones for. They pretty much confirmed that Eve will be coming at some point. Your character in Wally's like, I'm sure Eve is out there somewhere. We will find her. So I know that she's going to be coming to the valley. And then the last bit of information right here is from Wreck-It Ralph. We know Ralph's coming to the game. We've seen him in the trailer. Shank, Vanellope, yes. Could they be coming? I guess I could kind of see them. I don't know how big they're going to make Wreck-It Ralph. We do have a lot of Wreck-It Ralph items. We already have Vanellope in the game. So could Shank and Yes be coming to the game? Maybe. I kind of want to see Fix-It Felix. I think Fix-It Felix would be an awesome, wonderful addition here. And then we have the voice cast right here. So could these be Act 2 characters that they're adding? So maybe when Act 2 comes out, they're just going to throw, you know, a handful of characters our way. That would be really awesome. So if that's the case, they're saying we would get these Aladdin characters, right? And then we would also be getting Rapunzel, and then King Triton, and then Eve, and then some Wreck-It Ralph characters. So is that going to be for like Act 2? I really don't know. I could see them doing it because whenever we talked about the roadmap, they did show off that we were getting characters, so multiple of it. Now, would we be getting them all at once, or would they space out those like 6 or 7 characters? You think with Act 2 and we're moving into another chapter, they would give us a whole like host of new characters added into the game at once, which would be really cool, you know, just to kickstart the next valley, especially if we have a second valley. And I also wonder, like, I've just been starting to decorate my main valley, and I wonder how hard it's going to be to maintain an entire second valley. Maybe it'll just start off with like the 3 biomes that was teased, or maybe they're just going to give us an entire new island. I don't know, but if the game does hit multiplayer in the next couple months, free to play, we get a new island and we just get those characters that we just saw. I think that would be very, very exciting. All I know is the hype is so real for Act 2. I know everybody is just getting so pumped for this. We are getting so close to Act 2. We just have a couple more months. And I, for one, I just cannot wait. I especially can't wait for multiplayer. I can't wait for the new characters. And it seems like Act 2 is going to be absolutely massive. So let me know what you guys think of all this information. Do you think it's true? Would you love to see these characters? Are there characters that you would love to see? What are your thoughts on the game coming to mobile at some point? Do you think it would be a good idea or not? And I would just love to read it. I'll make sure to read everybody's comment that comments down below. I hope you guys have a really wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.